Welcome to Off the Ranch. Just hooked up the dump trailer to old Earl because we got a long haul today. A lot of stuff we gotta move. It's a pretty far drive. Be there in just a second for you guys. Gonna take me hours. Okay, it's only been a second for you guys. It's been 2 minutes for me. Oh, I'm still home. Need the dump trailer today because we are about to make a mess. Hey.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
Mayor's vlog just went live actually on our end. I know you guys saw it a couple days ago. How'd you feel about that?
Awkward?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It looked good. Like, better than my first one, that's for sure. So we have a little problem with the pool fence. You almost killed that dog.
Falling apart.
You thought she was holding it, she thought you were holding it.
She was holding it, and then she just let it go.
It fell off on its own. And as you can see, the wood is just sort of just rotting. And so these things are starting to fall out. I mean, you see that, like, it's doing this in a lot of spots all around. There's one falling down over there. We like having a pool fence because our niece and nephew can't swim, and it's nice when they come over, like, it kind of keeps them out. But now that it's falling down, they can get in, and even the littlest one learned how to climb over it already. So it's not really doing any good.
It's at the point where it's just like false security. Like,
yeah.
Everybody sees that there's a fence and they're like, oh, okay, it's fine, but it's really not.
But like, it's just all kind of coming apart. So we decided we're just going to go ahead and tear it all the way apart because it'll look nice, like to get it all uncluttered around here. Because like, for instance, it was built to not have a fence. And so there's a nice sidewalk right here that's, since we've lived here, has always had a fence across it. That's not a gate, that's a fence. We're gonna tear it out, family project today, and throw all the fence in the dump trailer over there. You guys ready for this? Lincoln has a hammer. This could end badly. We have to quit our fence building to go to the hospital. Oh, you wanna go hit stuff? All right, go hit some stuff. You can break everything. Everything fence related. Watch out, Link. Don't hit anybody with that hammer though, okay?
Okay.
All right, hit something. Get it, Link. Nice. Be back in just a second. We're gonna start breaking some stuff. Almost killed Annie.
And Lincoln.
How'd it go down, Annie?
Because that thing, there was a board on top.
The big cross beam across there. I got it off that side. It was still hooked on up there. Annie was right there.
It was right behind me. I was right here. I was right here.
I was right here touching it. And then I thought it was still hooked on really well. And I did this and it just dropped and just starts going down, and I'm like, ah. And they both jump out of the way and it smashes the ground. And the worst part about it, can I have that bolt, Daddy? Here's why it wouldn't come out, because they had giant bolts in them. This one still had it going through it like that, and it's going like this toward Annie's head.
You almost killed my favorite child. I'm kidding.
So anyway, guys, hard hats from here on out. Put your hard hats on, because this is a dangerous place.
I don't even have a hard hit.
You have a hard enough head.
Just swing it at him.
It was an accident, I'm sorry. Hey, Mayor.
Hey.
Nice work.
Smell.
This is looking beautiful. Like, you guys, I'll turn you around, but just prepare yourselves, because it's amazing. No ugly fence, rotting, falling down, looking terrible. The post came right out using the winch from the Warrior. We just drove up to it, hooked to the bottom, and just winched out. Otherwise, it would have taken us forever to get those out of the ground. And this is something that we have been talking about doing pretty much since we moved in, because it didn't look great when we first moved into this house.
Yeah, no, we've been waiting for 4 years to tear out this fence.
But we had little kids, and then my brother's kids were tiny, and we were just like, yeah, we're just gonna keep it for a while. And once that gate finally fell down, we're like, we're not gonna put effort into fixing this fence. We're just gonna go ahead and rip it out. And
We would have had to rebuild the whole thing. There was no fixing it anymore.
yeah, I agree with that. But it's so open now. So pretty. And now I'm really hot and sweaty, and it's just so beautiful that there's really only one thing that I think we should do now. You in?
Probably not.
You in? Yeah! Check it out, Demolition. Now we can walk down these steps to our pool or those steps to our pool. We can walk straight across here to the diving board, which you couldn't before because there was a fence right across there. So open and beautiful. It's so good. Now let's go check out this trailer. What's happening over here? Once again, the dump trailer is invaluable. Ah! God. Okay, we have a lot of stuff to go haul off now. Dang. Earl and this gooseneck dump trailer make quite the package. I really wanted to like go crazy and like make Earl have some crazy horsepower and put some giant wheels and tires on it, but he's just such a good work truck. And I know if I put giant wheels and tires on it, like it's not gonna be as good at what I use it for all the time. I'm thinking I'm not gonna do anything too crazy suspension and engine wise because it's a Ram 2500 turbo diesel Cummins and it's super reliable. And it's great for everything I do. We haul a ton of stuff with it. We drive this thing all over and we never worry about it because it has never failed me, ever. That Cummins turbo diesel, man. I need more of those in my life. I've got two right now. We've got this one plus the 8.3 liter right there. You know what I do kind of want to know more about though, is a 5.9 12 valve. Like everybody always talks about the 12 valve Cummins because they're so reliable and just easy to mod and work on and everything. And I don't have one because I've got the 24 valve and the 8.3 liter. But I don't have a really good reason to buy a 5.9 12 valve Cummins right now. Unless we put it in the El Camino. I'm just kidding. That'd be sweet, but I don't want to put that much effort in El Camino because I just need to get started. Which actually we're gonna do with the rest of this episode, I think. I'm gonna go get cleaned up and then you and me, we'll see if we can get that El Camino started today. Let's do this. Let's make that El Camino run again. Oh, you haven't emptied yourself yet. Someday I'll get that emptied out. A lot of you guys have been asking me how my burn is doing. For those who don't know, I was fixing Lincoln's go-kart like a week ago. Set my arm down on the hot exhaust. It's fine. I did slough a little bit of skin, but now I got a nice scab. Healing up nicely. Everybody wanted to see that. I know, you're welcome for me showing you my gross arm. But I'm healing. Okay, this thing needs this thing installed. I got a new starter, new solenoid, hoping that's the problem. Also got a new positive battery cable because my other one did look a little bit not good. So I'm hoping if I install all that with my new battery, then we'll see what needs to be replaced after that. Okay, got the new starter solenoid wired up here. Now I just gotta lift it up here and throw some bolts in. It also came with shims. So apparently I gotta shim it, make sure it's the right distance from the flywheel. See, I've never done that before, but we probably should do that. Once I get a lift, this will be so much easier to show you guys. I'm like shoving this camera in between the ground and the car, El Camino. That is a starter, it's in there. I didn't put any shims in because it seems to fit pretty good. Without it, the shims are just to space it out from this flywheel right here, the gear on the starter to the flywheel. I think it looks good. Now I think I'll go hook up power and probably check and make sure there's motor oil in this thing. Didn't really think about that the other day. And then crank her up. I like how I said crank her up, like it's just gonna be that easy. Like I'll just be like, got started, vroom, and I'll just drive into town. It'll be great. Battery's hooked up. Starter, I think, is in correctly. Will it start? Will it turn over is first question. Don't have a great feeling about it, but... Oh! Hey, I did something right. All right, cool. We got that problem fixed. Let me spray a little starting fluid in that carburetor. Got no clue what kind of gas is in that thing. I mean, like, I probably should clean that car, clean all the fuel lines, but we'll do that if we have to. We might not. Whoa! Come on, baby, we're doing it. Little more for you. Yeah, well, that much. I need someone to just keep spraying over there. So close. Running terribly, but it's running by itself. Well, I got about 14 to 15 horsepower right now. Pretty good, pretty good. This is better than earlier though. Woo! Yes. Probably need to, I mean, ideally it just runs and it just kind of starts burning that old gasoline up and flush the new gasoline through the lines. That'd be great. Don't die, don't die. Yeah, you got it, girl, you got it. All right, we're just gonna let it go for a little while. Actually, we're gonna shut off, let her have a little break. This thing has an air conditioner hooked up, but the AC doesn't work. I'm just gonna take that belt off so we're not pulling any extra power. Oh yeah, that was doing nothing, but it's better than nothing. All right, just gonna try to get it running again. It's running. Ah! Dang it. Demolitia. Watch what I can do. But as soon as I stop giving it this, it dies. Which means that we have fire, we've got timing, we don't have fuel. I'm having to add fuel to keep it going. So probably a carburetor issue, which I can fix. Not today though, not today. It's gonna take a while, more than I wanna spend on it this evening. Plus we got cousins here spending the night tonight, so I'm gonna go inside, hang out. But my plan is pull that carburetor off and maybe just clean it, maybe just rebuild it, maybe replace it. I don't really know. I haven't worked with carburetors in probably since this car, so a decade. I haven't owned a carbureted car since I drove this thing around back in 2010, which is wild. So I don't remember a ton about it, but I can figure it out. It's just gonna take a little time. So I'll pull that thing off, look through it, clean it out, maybe order a rebuild kit. I don't really know. I think it should still be a good carburetor, it just needs a little work. And then I think all the cylinders are firing. When I revved it up and was giving it fuel by spraying it in there, it sounded like it was running really smooth. So I think we have spark in every cylinder. I think our timing is good in every cylinder. This thing does have a big MSD ignition distributor back there, which I assume Dad and I put on. I don't really remember, but definitely did not come stock in this car. So I think just some carburetor work. I mean, the gas probably, yeah, it probably still has nasty gas in there too. So may just need to keep flushing gas through, but I don't think it's getting gas in there. Like I can't hear anything. Usually on carburetors when you do this, you can like hear a squirt. Saw some like smoke come out of there, but I think that was just gonna open a valve. I don't hear anything, so I don't know that we're getting fuel. I may need to clean the carburetor and clean all those little fuel lines. And everybody on the internet says, I told you so. Yeah, I know. I should have done it, but I was just trying to take the shortcut. Shortcuts sometimes work, but not always. Good news.
You got rid of the El Camino?
No, I got it to sort of start.
Oh, okay.
So in case your car's like battery's dead and you need to take it to the store, like it'll just be another option. Just looking out for you.
Okay, that's good.
No biggie. You about to work out?
Yeah.
Cool. Good job. She's so fit. Where's Ellie? Hey, do y'all know what the El Camino is? I got the El Camino started. How exciting is that?
Good.
Good. You guys don't know what it is, though?
Can we see our picture?
Yeah, I'll show you your picture. You want to see it on this?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you're going to look good or no?
Yeah.
Look, I'll flip the camera around so you can see right now. There you are. We're gonna go hang out, watch some TV, wrestle. Who wants to wrestle?
Me! See you next time!
Oh. Hey, what camera is that? Number...
Shut up! Don't tell Mare.